Hello and welcome to Word for All Season. The message you are about to hear will transform your future and destiny. The Word of God is living and powerful. The principle Pastor Matthew is going to share a proven principle in the circle of life. It has transformed millions of people's life and it could change you too. Life principle never change. Methods may change, but principle remain the same. So here is Pastor Matthew.
And hope you enjoy the conversation I have with you. The things that we talk here are very, very meaningful. And if you put an effort to practice them, your life will never be the same again. I will guarantee you these things can transform your life. You have a choice as you live. You can make a breakthrough or you can have a breakdown. Those who respond to good teachings and good discussions, they will make breakthrough in their lives. And those who don't respond, only draw from themselves all the time, they will break down. So I don't want a breakdown in your life. I want you to have breakthrough in your life. I want you to have breakthrough in your business, where your business turnover will double in 2011. So today I want to talk to you about knowing yourself. A person who knows himself cannot be defeated by anybody. Most of the time we get fooled because we don't know ourselves. If somebody cheats me, I will never blame them for cheating me. I will blame myself. I'll say that I didn't look after it. I didn't took care of things and they took advantage of it. Nobody can rob you. Nobody can cheat you. Nobody can fool you without your permission, because you are the boss of your life and you live in yourself. Nobody else lives in you. People can live in you only if you give them the permission to live in you. So today I want to talk to you about knowing yourself. There is a famous saying in Hinduism, it's called Aham Brahmasmi. Know thyself. All in Vedas there is a famous slogan, sloka, Sanskrit. They keep on reciting when they do the meditation. It goes on saying that Asamo ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityo ma amrudam gamaya. From darkness to light, from death to life, and from ignorance to truth, O God, lead me on. That quest we all must have in our life every day. Some of the things these ancient scriptures written down, they are powerful. They are power-packed. They are things that evolved out of life experience. You can never deny them. Say the word responsibility, for example. If somebody say you are responsible, you say, me? Responsible? That means I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to do all the hard work and they're all going to take advantage. But what is the literal meaning of the word responsible? Responsible. When somebody say you are responsible, they are telling, man, you are able to respond. You are a smart guy. You can make things happen. But we don't know the meaning of it. The same way we keep on reciting, whether you are a Christian or Hindu or Muslim, it doesn't matter. Knowing yourself gives you power to determine your course of life. Once you know who you are, then you will know who God is and who the people around you. So when you study about knowing yourself, you need to know who you are. You need to know what you can, what you can't. You need to know what is your potentials. You need to know what's your abilities, what's your weakness. You need to know how much you can stretch yourself. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised as you start stretching yourself. The more you stretch, more you discover there is so much in you more. Your life is like an ocean of resource. The more you learn to dig in yourself, more you'll find treasures within yourself. People who don't discover themselves, They'll be always busy with other people's life. They are the ones who get into gossiping, slandering, get filled with jealousy. They become green with the jealousy. They are upset, they are angry, they are grumpy. But the people who discover themselves, they will become so busy in exploring themselves, so busy in bringing out one after the other things out of their life. Their life is colorful. Wherever they go, they make the place brighten up. They make people excited. They make people charged up. They are like a sweet fragrance. They're like a fresh air and light. So I want you to become one like that. For that, you need to learn to discover yourself. Knowing yourself is very, very important. How do I know myself? Simple. I want to share with you an 8-step journey in the process of knowing yourself. Once you know who you are, once you know you, then you will know what to do with you. If you don't know who you are, then you're walking around asking people, can you do something about me? You are the one going around asking for people for job, asking people for favor, waiting for luck, waiting for opportunities. I don't believe in luck. I'm sorry. I believe luck is something that I make it for myself. For me, every day is a lucky day because I got life in me and I can see things. Every day is a lucky day for me. I don't believe in luck. Luck is something that I make or you make. I don't believe waiting for opportunity because opportunity is on my doorstep. Every day is full of opportunities. Some people see so much opportunity, get fascinated and fagged out. Some people see no opportunities because they don't know who they are. Some people see opportunity but they say, no, I can't do it. It's too big. It's too difficult. Remember, there is nothing more difficult than you. There is nothing too bigger than you. Things will be as big as you make it. Things will be as difficult as you think. If I approach to something with saying that I can do it, it's not difficult, it's not going to be difficult. If I approach to something, say it's too difficult, it's too sensitive, it's going to be difficult and sensitive. There is a common word called shame. Lots of time we don't do things out of shame. Lot of time we do things out of shame. What they will think if I don't do. What they will think if I do. Let them think whatever they want. Get lost. Just get them and do it. What they think or what they will not think is not important. What you think is important. 100 people think good about you. That doesn't put rice in your plate. That doesn't put money in your purse. That doesn't help you to pay your bills. What you think about yourself, what you do with yourself, determines what kind of food you're going to have in your plate, how much money you're going to have in your purse, and what are you going to buy for your children. Shame is a silly word. Don't be bothered about it. Successful people have nothing called shame. If they see something and they need to do it, they just get up and do it. Look at our politicians. How corrupt they are. Everybody talk about them. We all have long chats how corrupt they are. But look at them, they are shameless. They will do every possible things. The election time, they will come to you with a 70 smile, with a folded hand. And like a fool, you go and vote for them again. There is something that we need to learn from them, that they become successful as a politician because they had no shame. So if you believe what you're doing, and if you want to achieve your life, once you know yourself and you find your purpose, start doing it. I like the slogan of Nike. Just do it. No shame. No fear. If people say, you doing that? I can't imagine. You don't have to. Not only I imagine, I plan, I'm going to do it, I done it, and I will do it again. What I'm telling you is that know yourself. What is the purpose of your life? What is the gifting that you have? What's the talent that's embedded in you? Nobody is created without talent. Every one of us has talent hidden within ourselves. We all are unique and we all have our own charming within ourselves. We have certain kind of cuteness within ourselves. We need to explore them and bring them out. None of you look ugly. I'm sorry. If you think ugly, stop down. Everyone is attractive. None of you are useless. Every one of us are useful. I may not be useful for this and this and this and that, but I'll be useful for that. You need to discover the potential that's hidden in you. What's the kind of wiring God made in you? What's the kind of creation you are? Artist, musician, waiter, manager, clerk, accountant, businessman, preacher, motivational speaker like me? What are you? Just discover yourself. What are my weaknesses? What are the things that I can't do? So when you start discovering yourself, once you know what you can do, just invest all your time and energy into it. Work with it non-stop. Don't sit and worry about what you can't do. Just be engaged with what you can do. Don't tell me you can't do anything. You have no job? Go down to the road. Clean the roadside. There are grass grown up. Let all your neighbors say you're a good guy. Look at him, he's doing something good. One of them may give you a job. Speak up on a social issue, injustice. Start talking about it. Make a movement out of it. You will become the leader and you make a change. So discover what is the potential you have and start working with it. Whatever the gifting that, start working with it. Then you discover things that you can't do. I want to tell you, you cannot do everything. You are not God. The things that you can't do, find somebody who is able to do. Either delay them or delegate to them. Teamwork is the way dream works. So delegate the things that you can't do. There are certain things you can't do now, but you can do them later. When I do something and I fail, I don't give up. It simply means I may need more practice, I may need to get more educated, I may need to work a little more hours than what I did in the past. So, you do what you can do, delegate what you can't do, or delay them and wait with the preparation to do it. So, knowing yourself helps you to know others. Knowing yourself helps you to build self-confidence within you. In order, I told you about 8 steps that you can learn to know yourself. One is that start writing a journal about what you're doing. Take a piece of paper or a book, go somewhere in a corner and sit down and start writing about yourself. Don't write about anybody else. Write about yourself. I'm telling you, if I ask you to do and you go home and you take a book and paper to write, you will be sitting for maybe 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe whole day, not knowing what to write. You know what it means? There is nothing going on in your life. You're just having an empty life and hoping some people will fill it, and they fill your life and they take the benefit, and you've been abused and used and you're unhappy with it. It's a high time for you to change. Take a book, start writing. Start writing what you have done, what you want to do, what you can do, what you can't do, what you can do. Write about everything about yourself. Start writing a journal. Make it a point, don't show anybody. And when you write shamelessly. Write the deep secrets of your life and read them again. best way of discovering the things in our life. So first is you write. The second is meditate on what you write. Meditate, think about it. Write down everything what you are doing, what you are thinking, what you want to do, and meditate about it and say that where these things are going to take me in the future. Are they going to make me or are they going to break me? Are they going to make me better or are they going to make me bitter? Take a time, think about it. Think about what you write. The third is, what are you going to do with that? You wrote about yourself, you start meditating, you discovered what is going to happen. You don't need any guru for that. You don't need anybody's advice. The best teacher you have is in you. There is no teacher you can have better than you. You are the best teacher. When you meditate, when you spend time with yourself, you discover yourself and the things that you can find in you, nobody else can find. And if you always allow people to speak in your life and dictate terms, you will become a slave. You never get to live your life. So the third is, learn to move with it. Learn to make a decision, what are you going to do? Or do you want to be stuck with it? Or do you want to stay with it? Or you want to move along with it? So once you discover, learn to move. Learn to move with it. And learn to walk with yourself. You have discovered within yourself certain unpleasant nature you have, or certain habits, or certain weakness that you really don't like it. Learn to walk with it. I can deny everybody, but I cannot deny myself. I can't sit here and say Matthew is not here. I can't. I can deny everybody else, but I cannot deny myself. So I have to learn to walk with myself. If this is my weakness, that I am greedy or I am lustful, this is my weakness, I am a habitual liar. This is my weakness, I tend to boast about myself every now and then. Learn to walk with it. Don't be ashamed of who you are, because your Creator is not ashamed of you. The God who created you, if He was ashamed of you, He would not have created you. The very fact He created you, very fact you are on the face of the earth, shows that your Creator is not ashamed of you. Your parents might have been ashamed of you. Your friends might have been ashamed of you. Doesn't matter. Your God is not ashamed of you. So learn to walk with who you are. Don't hide yourself. If you don't accept yourself, who is going to accept you? Accept your weakness and work on to minimize them and maximize your potentials. On a regular timetable, how can I maximize my potential? How can I work with myself and improve? Don't go around wasting your time advising people. Anyway, nobody wants to listen to you. And most of the people, they say, yeah, that's good. But they're not going to do anything about it. Learn to advise yourself. Learn to teach yourself. You be your best teacher. Don't be bothered about what people are doing. People are doing corruption, injustice. Sometimes, we spend a whole evening talking about a corrupt politician who will never change and you have nothing to do with him. Learn to advise yourself. Learn to work with yourself to make a change. So learn to walk with it and have a drive within yourself. Once you realize who you are, this is my potential and this is my weakness. This is my strength and this is my failure. Learn to drive with it. Don't sit over it. Oh, this is my problem. This is my weakness. I want to hide it. I don't want anybody else to see what people will think about me. Let them think anything they want. You have a drive within it. This is my weakness. I'm not going to sit over it. I'm not going to hide it. I don't mind people come to know what is my weakness. But I want to work with my potential. I want to work with my ability. I want to maximize my manhood. I want to go to the extreme extent where I can take you. Drive yourself. mercilessly till you reach to the level. Life of achievement is a life of fun. When you create new things, when you help people, you feel like God. The God factor kick in within yourself. We all been created in God's image and God's likeness. When you start working on it, you feel good about yourself. You don't put your head down and you don't start whining and shying away. You don't hide. You comes out. You stand up. And you will tell everybody, this is me. You like, good. You don't like, still is good. I'm going to live my life. So the next level is that have an authentic outlook. Have an authentic outlook. Whatever you are, that's what you are. Be genuine. Don't try to copy other people. Don't try to imitate other people. You can always learn good things from people, but don't try to become like them, because you can never imitate anybody effectively. Even if you imitate effectively, still it's not you, it's only an imitation. Have an authentic outlook. Don't try to imitate other people. Don't become duplicate. Don't become genuine fake. Be original. See, when you go to a shop, do you want to buy original or duplicate or genuine fake? You always want to buy original. People love original. Be an original person. You have an authentic outlook of life. Don't imitate anybody. Don't imitate anybody. Joy was a boy who didn't like himself. He was imitating things from Vishal. Vishal was a boy who was not happy with his legs, so he was imitating Tom. Tom was a boy who didn't like himself, he was imitating Jack. Jack was a boy who didn't like him, he was imitating Vikram. Then Vikram was a boy who didn't like him at all, he was imitating everything from Joy. Sometimes we are in this vanity circle, we are imitating everybody else to realize one day that they were imitating us. So be a genuine person, and your all hobbies and habits has to go away from your life. Once you know yourself, you have to work yourself constantly to minimize your weakness. Without giving up your old, you cannot get the new. You have to get up in order to go up. You have to give up in order to climb up. You don't tell me your father and your grandfather and your great-grandfather and great-great-grandfather was doing, and so you are doing it. Then you expect you to change. I'm telling you, my friend, I'm sorry, you will never change. You have to give up some old ways in order to develop new ways. This hard disk has certain amount of memory. It's all about what is filled in. Once you don't give up your old data, the new data has no space. That's why when you get the new data, it keeps getting rejected. You go to new workshops, new campaign, new books, and you listen to new people and say, that's a good idea, this is a good idea, but nothing works in my life because I'm filled with my old hobbies and habits. I have to format my machine once in a while. I have to do defragging of my machine once in a while, so that I make more space for the new things. Same apply to your mind. To give up your old ways, give up your hurts and bitterness and pain and anger and old memories, lots of things. If you don't want to give up, if you want to keep them, then we have to write down and keep it in a book, but don't keep it in your mind. Unless and until you create a space within you for the new things, no new things will be developed in your life. You may go from workshop to workshop. You may go from prayer to prayer. Religious leaders after gurus, but you remain the same. They all make good money out of you. So give up the old one and make space for the new one. And develop new interests within yourself. So I spoken to you 8 points in order to know yourself. Number 1, write a journal. Meditate on what you wrote on it. And think about, move with it, walk with it, Have a drive within yourself, irrespective of all the weakness you discovered, and an authentic outlook in life, and give up your old habits. Develop a new interest. So, knowing yourself is the way you become successful in your life. If you know yourself, everybody will know you, and you will know everybody, and even God also know you. So I want to wish you all the best by saying one thing: know yourself. Aham Brahmasmi. Have an undying passion for life. Never, 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 never give up. Irrespective of number of failures, irrespective of all the flop you see in you, irrespective of everything going against, fight with it. Have a drive within you, say that I will not give up. From darkness to light, from lies to the truth, from death to life, I will go for it, and I will know the truth, and the truth will set me free. I'll be independent. I will not be controlled by situations. I will not be controlled by pain. I will not be controlled by problems. I am the boss of my own life. Nobody can control me. I'm the boss. I will do what I really want to do, rather than spending all my life doing what every Tom, Dick and Harry wants to do. Situation will not change me. I will change the situations. Thank you for listening. God bless you. All the best. Be a genuine, original person. All the best.
I hope this message has blessed your life. You are welcome to join with us for a lively praise and worship at Emerald Lawns every Sunday at 11 a.m. Come, join us and enjoy the power of changed lives. Once you meet Jesus, your life will never be the same again. Jesus is the answer for all your problems. When God works in you, you are a winner. I believe you are blessed by the message that you have heard today. We are working constantly to make a change in our community. Come and support our charity called El Shaddai Street Child Rescue, rescuing thousands of children from the streets and slums of India and making them responsible, confident citizens of the nation. For more information, please visit our website www.childrescue.net. We are looking after hundreds of children through our children's home, shelters, and community care centers. You can help a child go to school by paying Rs 800 a month, or you may support a child in our homes by paying 1,500 a month. Feel free to come and volunteer with us to help the poor and needy. Thank you and God bless you.